respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Generally, there is an impression in India that all aspects connected with Indian culture and Hindu Dharma, they are all irrational and non-logical and non-scientific. No, India is the only culture, only civilization which could withstand the test of the times. All the other cultures like Mesopotamia, Babylonia, Greek, Rome, Egypt, they got vanished and disappeared from the surface of the globe earth. Whereas Indian culture, Indian civilization, Hindu Dharma could withstand even the oppression and invasion of about 700 years of Muslims from the foreign country and about 300 years the suppression and oppression of the foreign Christians, including Dutch, Spain, Portuguese, Turkey and French plus English. Why could India withstand all the test of time? And why could Indian culture could survive after all these oppressions? The answer is very simple. Indian thoughts, they were scientific, they were logical, they were rational and adaptable at any span of the time. We always said Shastram Pramanam in Bhagavad Gita, which is written 5100 years ago, 5150 years ago. In that Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna advises Arjuna, Shastram Pramanam, follow the scientific pathway in your life. That should be the best method for living a glorious life. In our Dharma Shastra, nearly 29 Dharma Shastras we have got. For the Christians, they have got only one Bible, which should be used by the LKG boy and also IAS or PhD fellow. Only Bible is there for them. Only one Quran for the Muslims. Whatever may be his level of intelligentsia or wisdom or academic qualification, for the most illiterate people, same Bible, same Quran, and for the most learned people, same Bible and same Quran. But in India we have got enough number of Vedas, 4 Vedas and their different recensions, 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas, 2 Itihasas, 29 Dharma Shastras, and a variety of Srauta Sutra, Rikhya Sutra, Idrameta Sutra, and 6 Darshanas. They are complementing each other and in many aspects they are contradicting each other. Still, all these were followed and are being followed in India, and in that Dharma Shastra, the most rational, logical message is given, Aptavakyam Pramanam. You follow the method of the great learned scholars. They have never told you follow the methods of Rahul Gandhi or V.S. Achyutanandan or Pinarayi Vijayan. They have never told you follow Srimati Vrunda Karat's message and other thing. They very specifically, Dharma Shastra tells us that you should follow the words, the messages, the guidances, the blessings, the critical evaluation of the impartial, unbiased scholars. Bhagavad Gita tells you Shastram Pramana, Dharma Shastra tells you Aptavakyam Pramana. Our 6 darshanas tell you Pratyaksham Pramanam. You believe only what you are seeing. Whatever you can see directly, what you can experience directly, what you can observe directly, what you can understand directly, follow that. That is what our darshanas tell you, and that is Pratyaksham Pramanam. And the last one, Anumanam Pramanam, Upavedas tell you, based on variety of data, keep the data in front of you, based on those data, arrive at a conclusion and follow literally the best logical method. So, our Puranas were written for those who are at lower level. For them, the messages are conveyed through stories. And our Itihasas were written for the second level, those who can understand the messages of the life through the experiences of great people. And at higher level, when you are at a position to learn the messages of the glorious life, through listening the messages, directly those messages are given in Vedas. And when you are reaching the utmost, the topmost level, you need not follow on the stories or experiences of others. If you have got the caliber to understand, you follow literally the truth and fact about life. Truth and fact about the life, so that you will be in a position to lead a glorious life. So we have never mentioned that you should not follow Purana, you should follow only my literature, you should follow only my God, you should follow only my Jesus Christ, my Allah, my Prophet, my Quran, my Bible. We have never said that. And when they are telling this, the so-called Indian intellectuals and atheists, they never utter even a single word against the Christianity or Muslim. Maybe expecting a vote bank from them in the future for becoming a member of parliament or MLA or getting an excellent chair in the academic council when the leftist or the Congress under the Mandabuddhi of Rahul Gandhi coming to the power, and they are preparing their chair position, their status and the honorarium and the salary that can be available in the future, for which they are denigrating Hindu Dharma, thinking and misunderstanding that all the Hindus are RSS, or they think that all the Hindus are BJP, or they think that all the Hindus are Ramasena or Bajranga Dal. One or two or one group or two group, they are doing something. The whole blame is put on the head of the Hindus, whereas the Hindus never follow such type of negatives. You can see hundreds and thousands of Muslims are under the pathway of terrorism. No intellectual, no Samskarika Nayagan or cultural leaders of India or Kerala utter even a single line against the Muslims or against the Christians for terrorism, and the huge number of conversion taking place every day in the name of Jesus Christ, who got crucified for his misdeedings. But it is interpreted that Jesus got crucified for the sin of the people. For my sin, how somebody else can be hanged? If I am hungry, if somebody else is eating the food, how can it be logical? For my sin, if I am doing it in the 21st century, one man got crucified 2000 years ago. The most illogical, the most idiotic, the most humbug message given by the Christians are supported as rational and logical. And also you can see Prophet Muhammad can marry 11 times. 11 marriages he has done, and his wives alone cannot tell talaq, whereas for other Muslims they can tell talaq through WhatsApp or email or SMS or messenger. That is logical. Any woman can be thrown out from the life of a man according to Quran, and he can marry another girl, and the same earlier wife is to be married by this one. That wife should get married with somebody else, then only from there he can. It's a worse culture than even the animal culture, but they are all logical according to these intellectuals. But in India, whatever you are blaming about Indian culture, it's not originally from Indian culture. If BJP or Prime Minister or Home Minister or some Bajranga people are doing something, means criticize them. And many of the so-called rationalists and radicalists and atheists, they gave back their academic awards, but they did not give back the money that they got, and they did not give back their certificate when the whole Sikh people were massacred by Congress MPs, and when the Hindus are killed anywhere in India, absolutely no problem. When something is happening for Christians and Muslims, then only the so-called intellectuals, so-called politicians, including Indian president, they get irritated only when the Christians and Muslims got attacked. But 1,000 times more attack and more killing the Hindus suffered for the last 1,000 years. Nobody is bothered about it. Why the Hindus are second-grade citizens in their own land? Remember that there are 122 Christian countries. If the Christians want to go to that country, just like Muhammad Ahmad, he made a clock. The school authorities thought that that clock is a bomb, and the information went to American police. This Muhammad Ahmad got arrested, and American president apologized for that, and American President Barack Obama gave the permission to meet him. But what happened to Muhammad Ahmad now? You know, he has gone to Qatar, and his parents took the citizenship in Qatar yesterday, and the Muslims can go to Muslim country if they want. I am not telling that they should go. If they want, they can go. Our great famous painter of Kerala, of India, he got citizenship in Qatar again when some progressives supported for his all ill picture, wrong pictures of Rama, Sita, Bharat Mata, denigrating India was permitted by the intellectuals and the progressives of Kerala and India. When that man wrote the picture or painted India and Indian culture negatively, he wanted to go away from here and he got citizenship in Qatar. So, Muslims can get citizenship in Muslim countries if they want. Hindus can also get citizenship in Christian countries if they want. But Hindus cannot get citizenship in any Hindu country because there is no Hindu nation, no Hindu country in the world. They may be getting citizenship in America or Australia. But remember that denigrating Hindu Dharma, denigrating our culture, denigrating the 10,000-year-old civilization which could withstand the test of time, it is denigrating ourselves and calling our own mother as the prostitutes. I would like to remind everyone that be proud of a Hindu and react and act intellectually against the criticisms and the denigrating and degrading words coming against the Hindus and Indian culture. At the same time, keep in mind that we prayed Loka Samasta Sugino Bhavantu. Anything happening against any minority or any other group should 100% be prevented, and the ministers, including Prime Minister and Home Minister, should react as and when something negative is happening. Not that after 15 days or 25 days reacting. Even our Kejriwal react within half an hour. Rahul Gandhi reacts within 29 minutes. Our President of India reacted 3 times within the 1 week of time. Still our Prime Minister is keeping quiet. Our Home Minister is keeping quiet. They are all talking outside India, but inside India they are all keeping quiet. Why they are keeping quiet? We had a 10-year time span, one Prime Minister who was keeping quiet. This is happening worse than that. That Prime Minister, it was his culture whether he is in India or outside. But our present Prime Minister used to talk so profusely outside India, but inside India he keeps quiet. At least you should depute somebody to give the answer, reply for the criticism against himself or the rulers. Keeping quiet and reacting after 15-20 days. Justice delayed is justice denied. There may be another word, it is better late than never. Only the second can be adopted for these people. Why the justice should be delayed? Why can't be severe criticism and severe action should be taken? Even the RSS who created the Prime Minister, they are creating all the negatives, and the Hindu Dharma is getting denigrated by that. All the RSS and all the BJP people should come to Kerala and see thousands of RSS people, thousands of BJP workers, thousands of the BJP ideology followers eat beef in Kerala. They eat cow meat in Kerala. It's not something new. From time immemorial it used to be here. All the cows and oxen used to be taken from Tamil Nadu and Karnataka to Kerala, and the flesh is eaten by the Kerala Hindus, Christians and Muslims, and the remaining part of that animal is sent back to the Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. They need not go to Vedas for proving that Vedic people ate beef. Even today you can see in Kerala, the Brahmins of Bengal used to eat Ganga Pushpam, the fish, for which you need not go to Puranas and Vedas to misquote and misinterpret it. Just like one of the famous, so-called famous historian of Kerala, Sri dr.n.g. Narayanan, did yesterday. He said Gognan means those who are killing and eating the cows. Brahmin means Gognan. A Brahmin should eat, Brahmin can eat, Brahmin used to eat the bullocks or the cows. Whenever they go to a house, as the Atidhi, they are served with the beef. That's his own discovery, something new. In Kerala, the name Venugopal is very common. Venugopal literally means those who are carrying the flute. So if somebody has got a name Venugopal or somebody has got a name Muralidharan, that means that fellow and his family used to walk in the road and go to the office with the flute with him. There are so many types of names in India. Manmohan Singh, what does it mean? He is a singer who is always keep a pleasure in the mind of the pupil. Mana Mohana Singh. If you start taking the meaning of each and every word, what will happen? What will happen to the real history? That will be misinterpretation. Based on a particular word, misinterpreting the historical approaches. Even the historians doing that, including dr.n.g. Narayanan, may be expecting a position in the next coming leftist ministry, or some honorarium, some stipend, or some type of fellowship, scholarship, etc. But my request to the so-called intellectuals, if you are returning your certificate or award, do it if Hindu get a negative treatment. Do it when a Christian get the negative treatment. Do it when the Muslim also get the negative treatment. When the Sikhs were butchered by the Congress, nobody returned their awards. When a Christian teacher in a college in Kerala got his hand cut, no, nothing was done. But no so-called intellectuals returned their certificate. But you should think openly and react wherever it is to be reacted, but in an unbiased, non-lenient way. India always focused on, for the last 10,000 years, it focused on the scientific, rational and logical way of life. Shastram Pramanam, Pratyaksham Pramanam, Aptavakyam Pramanam, Anumanam Pramanam. Based on these four concepts, whole Indian culture, Indian literature, Indian stories, Indian experiences and Indian messages got spread and are getting spread in the world. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.